Alright, what's up guys? Tomas Mathis here, aka Wayne4C7, and today is me explaining about this player that I fought like yesterday, and he basically had the audacity to randomly challenge me, and while he's in his own lobby, while I'm in a different lobby. So yeah, it always happens to players all the time because wherever there's a random a person in a different lobby, they invite that person while they're in a different lobby, and basically can challenge them for a 1v1 match. And most importantly, some players always had dealt with some problems these types of players, whether they blocked them or messaged them. And I was also one of those people who were affected by this. And to be honest, it is very bad, very annoying. But in this video, this is part 3, which is the final part, and I will be make this videos the final part because this is going to be the last time I'll be talking about this guy, and the last thing I'll be posting about this guy, and so I can get on with my life with focusing on playing Xenoverse and playing my WWE games. So, anyways. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the like on this video as well. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, formerly known as X. As always, please enjoy the video. So yeah. while was this all started when I was playing Xenoverse, and I was actually leveling up my Majin character. And basically, all I had to do is I had to go out to like expert missions, and while grind me some money by using a super soul that triples up the Zeddy and my scores, I get to like 104, 140, and then I was keep on doing it until this random person randomly invited me while I was chilling. And while I was chilling, I saw this guy, and it was with this guy known as Sika. But I would say to myself, okay, this has got to be a random player. Because there is no way how they randomly send me these invitations. And mostly, the worst part of it is, he's basically, he did not say. I say, maybe this play. I should just ignore this guy. But then suddenly, this guy challenged me again, and I was like, okay, what is this business? So I decided to say, okay, excuse me, let me say this again. I would like to say, fuck it. I'll basically just fight this guy anyway. So I I click yes, and basically, yeah, I pick Super Saiyan Blue Goku just in case if this player is too strong, and basically he picks his male Saiyan, which is probably the dude in a Pride Troopers preset with his face awfully look like Burkle, but with a slight haircut. So. Oh, in the first match, I ended up picking Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and basically, this guy has Super God Fist, Tap Skip, a Jump Spike, and it's a transmission. This guy not only has a cheese build, but was using instant transmissions to teleport himself. Like, why would you even do that? I mean, instant transmission is a skill that was only be used by Goku. But why use that to exploit with people cheesing? Yeah, it was difficult to fight them. This guy will randomly do this and basically use time skip spike, and he basically kind of bit using my keeps doing the same thing. While I pick up, say, for Goku, and he keeps punching me with Godfist. Myself is I always find a lot of cheesers who basically cheese, but why this guy has to be an example? So it wasn't very long after I found out where he used extra transmission and what spot he's gonna hit. I ends up using Godfist to basically find out where he is, and practically won the first match. But then, if you really think that the first match was bad, then take a look at the second match. In the second match, I picked my Frost Demon character. And basically, he picks his same male Saiyan to just pick on the point. And what I said before, it's just an example, he always randomly goes by, he uses time skip jump spike to use his attack, because like I said, I don't even know why the fuck that he had to use that, it's a transmission to explain it. And like I said before, it wasn't that too hard. I ended up being this guy with a evasive skill, and basically won the second match, which is the second and last match. So yeah, before the second match though, I ended up trying to ignore this guy because he was trying to invite me, and I was like, you know what? This might be the first and last match I had with this guy. So I basically, he said, I'll just keep on going to expert missions and focusing on getting more money to level up my CAC. But that wasn't happen. This guy rarely challenged me, and I was like, I blocked him. But also, I will have to explain in a minute why I blocked him for sure. But I gotta say. Anyways, when I was actually going sitting or doing expert mission, this guy randomly challenged me again. I was like, what the fuck? Why is this dude keeps randomly challenging me? And that's what he's been doing. This guy, I was so strong that he basically wants a rematch. So because you know what, I want to see out who the fuck this guy is. So I sent him a random invitation. So I sent out a message so I could message him. But due to his settings, he basically blocked me. But I didn't even message him until he messaged me at 7:20 p.m. Now, before I get to the messages, I want to show you what his actual CAC looks like. Because a male character, it's just another CAC. But what his CAC example is basically not what you will probably see what he's been actually using. So the CAC he's been using is this CAC. Sure, it looks like a female Earthling, because if it's female Earthling, so you can see why he always has 11 wins and 5 loses. And he has a 68 in win ratio right there. Means that he's been winning matches by not using this CAC, but using his different CAC. Because I thought this guy, he only has like 5 wins, but when I thought why he was ending randomly, he's basically randomly fighting this guy. And yeah, well, that's probably explaining why this guy keeps always using his CAC, because he wants to get more winning ratios of his actual CAC, and basically right there. So yeah, but afterwards, at 7:20 p.m., he messaged me, and I actually I asked him, "Who are you?" And then he says that he's nobody. That is just a joke. And let me say this in a very angry tone. Is it just not a joke? Sorry about that, because I gotta let that out. Because this is a joke. Because apparently this guy say he's nobody, which I clearly can explain why he simply is just prematurely he's randomly challenging me. And also he clearly says that he's looking for interesting rivals, and that I was the rival who was in his side, who I would be eventually fight. And I will explain more in the messages, but due to time, how much every time it takes so much space, I will probably show the messages. And I'll try to read all those messages, and right there, and I will actually try to explain my conclusion to the story. So yeah. So on the messages, this the Legion GG messaged me in at 7:30 p.m. I asked him who he was. He said he's nobody, which I probably explained. I asked him this was a joke, and he just went one match and he'll be gone. And I asked him why he's challenging me. He said he thinks it's a joke. And I says, what's going on with you? And he said he's looking at entry graphics, which I like we said before. And I told him to not on things that were challenging me again, because apparently he's going to do it. And then he actually lost, and he leaves me alone for. Now the reason I say for now that this dude's pretty said he promised me that he will leave me alone, but unfortunately this guy doesn't promise anybody. He's just gonna keep doing the same thing. But yeah, this will be the last time we talk about this guy. Just in case if he does that again, then I'll probably make like a part 4. But for now, part 3 is gonna be it. But if I ever see him again, I put myself on decline mode, wherever. Only this time if this guy randomly challenge me, because this is not how you treat people when they go on to Xenoverse. And as always, guys, this is just part 3, and this is the final part of me explaining how I am finding this guy, and basically this is why I have to say this. Do not randomly challenge me while you're in a different lobby. If you do, I'll be in decline mode and you won't be able to fight. Or heck, I will block you. But anyways, that's all I gotta say for this video. So guys, if you guys like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, formerly known as X. As always, this is Tomas Mathis, aka When1467, sign off. See you guys later, and I'll see you in the next one.